I have two budget beginner Yamahas over here. Let's together look closer at these and try to decide which one of these is the better option for you. The looks, pretty much the same. I like the looks of both of these, and we will jump to the hardware. Both of these have the nut that is made of material called urea, and due to my investigation it's plastic. There might be something mixed on that, but it's basically plastic. So it's kind of standard for this price range with electric guitars. Both have different tuners. This has the Yamaha's kind of square shaped sealed tuners, and this has the round shaped tuners. And surprisingly, both of these stay tuned kind of equally well. And I didn't notice much different on the fine tuning and the tuning itself either. So kind of on the same level in my opinion, due to my experience with both of these. But I would maybe expect that in the long run you might get more durability and the better tuning stability from this more expensive Yamaha 112V. But still, both of these stay tuned well. When it comes to bridge and the tremolo, this Yamaha has 3 springs on the back on the tremolo block, and this is really tight. If you like a really tight feeling, sturdy tremolo arm, then this is a great one for you. But personally, I like the feel of this tremolo more. This is too tight for me. I'm probably too weak for really. This is the man's tremolo. Yeah, real man's tremolo, in my opinion. It's quite tight, and when you hold it, strings start to make that noise, that kind of noise that they make when you are tightening the E string too much. It's kind of scary. Yeah. So in use, I prefer the tremolo of this one. And when it comes to setup, these are, in my opinion, work equally well. No big differences there either. But there is difference on the feel of these when you are placing your picking hand over these. This has the regular type of 6-saddle bridge, and this has different type of 6-saddle bridge. But for me, this is better. It kind of anchors your hand really nicely, and you can just forget about your picking hand and focus on playing. I like the bridge of this more, and also the tremolo in use more. But when it comes to hardware quality, these are quite on the same level. I didn't notice much difference there. But of course, because this is more expensive one, I would wait for more in longer use, better durability and that kind of stuff. So in my use on the hardware department, these are even. And then the electronics. And here we can start to see some differences. I think that this sounds quite a bit better in my opinion. And also, of course, this has the coil split for the bridge humbucker, and that's kind of, it really, this is around 300 bucks, but it still feels like a premium feature on the budget guitar. And it's really nice feature. It adds a ton of versatility when you're playing. It's nice to have coil split, always. It's nice to have. And also this has Alnica pickups, and this has ceramic pickups and better quality. But still, great quality for the price. Still sound good, can put up the fight against any other $200 guitar and even any other $250 guitar. On the electronics department we will look closer at the sounds later, but on the electronics quality this takes the edge, and on the features and benefits too. And then the build quality. This one, no issues at all. Everything was perfect. No finish issues. Everything is great. But with this one there is some issues around the fretboard itself. Some color changes, and then a couple little holes, and I think 1 or 2 little scratches out of the box. And also on the truss rod covering over here there is some scratches, and there's a piece of wood left there too. So some issues with this cheaper one. Those are not huge issues, didn't stick into my eye too badly, but still those are hard to fix, but after all doesn't affect the playability or the tones at all, and doesn't ruin the scooter by any means. But when it comes to build and finish quality, this wins it clearly. Then the playability. This has a thinner neck, so like me with tiny hands, it makes things a little bit easier. This has a little bit thicker neck and it's more sturdier. Feels good though, but it makes things a little bit easier with this one. And also for a picking hand, even though both of these have this really nice contour, best contour that I have seen on these price ranges yet. But this bridge, it just makes playing really comfortable and easy, as I said. So when it comes to thickness of the neck, this is better, and also the positioning of your picking hand is better with this one. But everything else is better with this one. Even though both have medium frets, this kind of responds to your playing a lot better, Yeah, this feels like an $400 axe, for example, or even $500 axe. Playing is really comfortable, really effortless with this one. And also your picking hand, this is not too bad. This contour is really nice, equally good with both. And this bridge, it doesn't feel bad by any means. And both have, by the way, C-shaped necks. And quite a flat radius, you can see the radius on the screen right now. And that makes, especially playing fast and making fast switches, north and south and east and west on the fretboard, really easy in my opinion. So yeah, the feel of this neck is just better still, even though this has a thinner neck. And also these knobs, I included these in the playability section. Both of these have a really nice grip on them. So if you want to adjust your tone volume or maybe the coils split in the middle of your playing, it's quite effortless to do with both of these. These have a really nice grip on them. So that's one thing that I noticed with both of these. It's really nice. When it comes to width of the neck and the string spacing and that kind of stuff, it's really close. I didn't notice much different when I played, and the numbers are really close too. So on the playability department, this wins it. It's just better. More effortless response to your playing really well, and the overall feel is really great. Even though that it has a thicker neck, still the feel is really great. And now it's time to hear the sound comparison. Which one sounds better? Can this beginner guitar, more cheaper guitar, beat this more expensive one? Let's find out. What do you think? Which one sounded better? Leave your thoughts in the comments. But for me, this wins easily. This has those Alnico better quality pickups. and I think that you can hear it on the sound. Also, this has more versatility because of this coil split and overall better tones too. Both are best in my opinion with rock music, rock, hard rock, also the clean stuff. But I think that this is a lot better with distortion and metal. This bridge humbucker, it just handles the distortion a lot better than the bridge humbucker of this one. With every pickup positioning, I think that this one takes the edge. To me, at least. And also this has this extra option, coil split for the bridge humbucker. So yeah, this takes the edge on the sound department. Both are good sounding coolers, especially for the price, but this can handle more, especially distortion, and sounds better too. Then the value for money. Both are really good, amazing value for money coolers in my opinion. This had some finish issues and it's little bit still a cheaper feel on it. Of course it's a cheaper cooler, yeah. So, but still really nice cooler for the money. Really enjoyed playing this and had a ton of fun with this. But this, for around 300, this doesn't have almost any cons in my opinion. Maybe the middle single coil, it could be a little bit brighter in my opinion, and also there is some brightness and spankiness missing from the split humbucker too. I would wish for those if I want to really nitpick and would imagine my dream cooler, but for this price range I just can't really complain. I think that this offers still better value for money, even though that the hardware in my use was kind of equally good. But still, the playability, build quality, electronics and the sounds overall, this is just better cooler. Yeah. So that kind of started the verdict section too. So this is the better cooler, but who is this for? So if your budget is 200 or maybe even under, you can get this under 200 for some places too, then this is great option. If you just want to get started or beginner, this will get you started with good tones, comfortable playability and nice hardware. At least this Mkii stayed tuned really well. And also I really want to mention this again, this condo with both of these, really comfortable, best condo on these price ranges that I have experienced and tested so far. So if that's your situation and you want the single coil tones, if you want a more kind of metal tone out of your $200 cooler, then if you just want a metal cooler, then Jackson JS 2020 Dinky is the best option. And if you want a cooler that can handle metal really well but is really versatile too, then the Ibanez T-Rex 70QA is the best option. But if you want a rock cooler that can handle some metal and sounds great, then this is the best option in my opinion. But if you have the money for this, I would go for it. It's the better cooler, you won't regret it. It's definitely worth that extra $100 when compared to this. It's really nice cooler. At the moment my favorite around $300 cooler, or I think you can find this under 300 to maybe $299. And also this can do metal better. So if you are worried about that, this definitely can do metal, but of course there is some better metal options available with double humbuckers, or maybe with double humbuckers and the single coil in the middle. But still, this bridge humbucker can handle metal. I think that you can get really nice distorted tones out of this too, but still mainly a rock cooler in my opinion too. Hopefully this video helped you out. Compare the prices of these both coolers by clicking the links in the description. It helps me to produce more cooler content and adds no extra cost for you. And how it works is that if you buy something through those links, I get a small commission, and that helps me to produce more this cooler content for you and also improve my content. If you have any questions about these coolers, check the individual in-depth reviews of both of these and leave your questions in the comments. Also subscribe for more and stay safe, and hopefully I will see you again soon.